So obviously, my channel is a fitness channel, wrestling channel, bodybuilding channel, and but more recently, I've gotten into running and endurance running, and in fact, I'm training for the Rocky Run. And so I thought something cool that I'm going to start doing is basically anytime I'm about to go on a run, which is 3 to 5 to 6 times a week or whatever, I'm just going to do kind of like a clip of me running or jogging or whatever, maybe a little check-in, and then at the end I'm just going to screenshot what I did for the day. I think that would be pretty cool, and it's good for like accountability. Send it to my buddy who's also training, getting ready for the Rocky Run. So cool. Here we go.
21 minutes in, feeling pretty good. It's kind of crazy how fast my cardio system has adapted to running and maintaining consistent pace and not stopping. I always work out, but I haven't done consistent cardio like this in a while, and definitely never ran, but kind of amazing how fast I adapted to this. So checking with you at the end. Wrapped up the Nike Run Club workout portion of this. 36 minutes, 4 miles, including the recovery periods. Not too bad. I had a couple of fast miles in there. Maybe I think I hit one 850. It's not bad. Anyway, now that I finished that portion, I'm just gonna do a light recovery run, basically for as long as I want. Maybe a mile, maybe 2 miles, and then we'll call it a day. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Last 100 meters of 10 miles. First time I ever did it. Broke a new barrier, ran over an hour and a half. Let's finish this out strong, baby.
All right, fellas. Little story time here. Sitting in my truck bed. Basically, I do this every single time I finish a run. I just open up my truck bed and I just kind of sit here and stretch out a little bit and just kind of chill after I'm done. What was cool is today, normally I like to run in the mornings, but I had a late night. I just couldn't get up as early as I wanted to and hit the run and then go to work and then whatever. So I just slept till a normal time, went to work, and then I hit the run after work. I was planning on just doing like a Nike Club Run guided run, 38 minutes. I could usually pump out like 4 to 5 miles in that time, and I did it. And then I was just gonna do like a brisk little like recovery run till I jogged home, but I hit 5 miles and I felt really good, and then I was like, let me do 2 more miles. Then I ended up having to go to the bathroom pretty bad, and I was like, all right, I'll just run to the porta potty. And by that time I was at 7, and I was like, screw it, man, let's go for 10. I've been wanting to push myself and see if I could get there, because I don't think it's a physical thing, it's a mental thing. And I did hit 10 miles. I just finished the first time I ever did it, longest I ever ran in my life. I think it was like a 9:30 pace. I think I did it in like 1 hour and 34 minutes, something like that, which is good because I'm doing the Rocky Run, and that's, I need a goal for the Rocky Run, so maybe sub 130 would be cool to do the 10 miles in. I think if I keep practicing, obviously it'll become a lot easier. I think that running has kind of like opened a new door for me as far as like just challenging myself and just trying to make myself mentally stronger. Obviously I'm disciplined with exercise and nutrition, but working out in the gym, weightlifting I enjoy, but I don't think it's really presenting me some type of like mental challenge where I can like decallus my mind, like as Goggins would say, right? So running, I feel like, has really done that for me, and I'm really, really, really taking a liking to it. And I haven't really done a long form video where I'm just talking in a while. And people, I'm 32 now, and nobody knows me from when I was a kid. Nobody knows what I was like, with the exception of my 3 friends from high school. Nobody remembers that Tyler. Nobody knew that Tyler. Nobody knew 5'5", 265 pounds that couldn't run 20 yards. Nobody knew that Tyler, but I do. That was me. And I think everybody is looking for that catalyst moment, that canon event that's going to like jettison them into their new life. And when I was in college, I went to college to play football, and it just didn't work out the way that I wanted. And it was partly just like my arrogance and just unwillingness to just work hard even slightly. But I remember I was humbled. We had to do a conditioning test, and now I could do this with my eyes closed. It was 10 hundreds yard sprints. I think we had like 12 or 13 seconds, and I remember I did 2 and got crippled, throwing up, puked. It's horrible. And like when I was out on that run, and sometimes when I'm out on my run now, and it's just like I'm running 5 miles with my eyes closed, 6 miles, 7 miles. Today I did 10 miles. I felt like I could have done 10 more, to be honest with you. And I still remember that kid that couldn't even run for a minute straight. And I'm no special guy. There's a million other people out me that work harder than me, that have better talent than me, better advantages, whatever it is. I'm just a normal dude. That's what I'm trying to get across. And if I could go from that to now, like in my 30s, in my peak, physical condition, man, like really anybody can. And I just really, if you're watching this video, man, just really ask yourself if you're trying your hardest, and could you give a little bit more? And are you what you're supposed to be, man? Are you what you're supposed to be?